Hey guys, I'm Gostelow and I'm going to be sharing my first concert ever. I was 7 years old when my parents took me to my first music festival and my first ever experience with live music. At the time, my family and I were living on an island in the northern end of Australia called Groote Island. So I was very secluded from pretty much everything. So going down to a music festival was really exciting for me. The music festival was actually down south and was in the snowy mountains where there was lots of skiing and snowboarding and stuff that happened there, and is also where my grandparents live. So was super excited to be down there. And I didn't really know anyone on the lineup besides Taylor Swift, who I was obsessed with. And on the local radio station, they had this competition going to, so if you called up and I think answered some questions, I'm not sure, you would win 2 tickets and you got to meet Taylor Swift after. So I applied for it, obviously really excited, and I got a phone call saying that I won them, which was super exciting. I was very stoked as a 7-year-old girl, as you could imagine. But when we went to pick up the tickets, they said that they didn't have any tickets for me and they just gave us normal ones. So I was very devastated, obviously. But I still had the time of my life at the festival. I remember walking in the gates with my family and sitting down on the ground at the back of where the mosh pit was, waiting for Taylor Swift to come on. And then I remember hearing them announce her name and pulling my parents into the mosh pit to make sure I could see everything that was going on. And at the time, I think it was Taylor's first ever trip to Australia. She was still in her sparkly blue dress with the sparkly silver guitar and the long curly hair, and she just put out Love Story, I think. So I was completely and utterly obsessed with her. She was just everything that I wanted to be, and I think that's definitely when my passion for music was ignited. I was just fully obsessed with her. So it was such an amazing first experience of a festival as well. It was a pretty small festival, very family orientated, and I just felt so safe and so comfortable. And I kind of imagined me being up on that stage one day. And I think that's where I decided that I wanted to be a musician. So when my family and I got back to Groote Island where we were living, I made my mum buy me a guitar off of eBay because we didn't have a music store where we were living, and I literally taught myself every single song off of Fearless. I was just the biggest Taylor Swift fan you could ever see in your life, and I think there's still even a video of me on YouTube of my first performance ever, and it's to our song by Taylor Swift, and I don't think we can get it off YouTube, which is kind of annoying, but I think it's really cool to see where I started and how much of an influence she had on me, and really how much she's shaped, I guess, the songwriter that I am. And if it wasn't for going to CMC Rocks the Snowies and seeing Taylor Swift, I don't know if I would be here doing what I'm doing now and making the music that I am.